7 of Operation Safe Haven, Kafanchan Colonel Timothy Oporum has promised to fight against insurgency and terrorism in area of its operation, assuring that the army would not be distracted by the recent loss of its men. He made the assurance on Sunday when he received the Vision Pioneer Throne Room Trust Military Kafanchan, opposed to Dr. Emmanuel Nuhu Kure, who paid him a condolence visit at his office in Kafanchan over the loss of two officers in the recent crisis in Agbam Kangoro in Kurau local government area and part of German's local government area. He explained that although the loss of two of the officers was painful, the command said it would continue to do everything within its power to ensure the restoration of peace not just in Southern Kaduna but the country as a whole. The sector commander appealed to people in the area to always learn to detect criminals who share the same ethnicity with them and report bad eggs among them instead of shielding them from arrest. Oporim disclosed that the command has recently trained and graduated 103 local vigilantes on skills toward fighting criminals within the 4 local government areas of its coverage, with the aim of fighting insecurity problems toward ensuring sanity in the system. Justice Inyang of the Federal High Court, Abuja, on Monday threatened to strike out 2.9 billion naira money laundering criminal charges brought against Senator Rochas Okorocha by the federal government. The judge threatened to throw out the charges following the inability of the federal government to serve charges on Okorocha as required by law. For the second time, the federal government, through its counsel, Cosmos Ugu, told Justice Ekwo that he has not been able to see Okorocha and serve him with the charges. He subsequently applied for another adjournment to enable him do everything within his power to serve the court papers in line with the provisions of the law. However, his excuse for not serving charges on Okorocha did not go down well with the judge, who reminded him that the same story was played out February 22 when the defendant ought to have taken his plea. Justice Ekwo subsequently fixed May 30 for the prosecution to put his house in order. Former Commissioner for Works during Ayodele Fayose administration in Ekiti State, Femi Ogu, has declared interest to run for the House of Representatives. Ogu, also Secretary of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in Ekiti State, who recently turned down the deputy governorship slot in a controversial manner, says she desires to represent Ido, Osi, Ileje Meje, and Mopa Federal Constituency of Ekiti State. The PDP chieftain, who hails from Ori Ekiti in an Ido Osi local government area, revealed that she had gone to Abuja to procure the nomination and expression of interest from to contest the National Assembly election in 2023 with high hope of winning and give her people qualitative representation. Ogu maintained that the candidate of the party, Honorable Bisi Kolawole, stands a better chance of winning the election, leaning on former Governor Fayoshe's impressive performance and being the most embraced governor in Ekiti history. Debuting claimed the PDP has been emasculated with the emergence of Kolawole as the party flag bearer. Ogun stated that the party has a bright chance of trouncing the ruling party in the forthcoming polls. On her ambition to be member of the House of Representatives, Ogun promised to make the right sacrifices to give her constituency the best representation they deserve if they give her the mandate to serve. Nigeria's exchange rates risk surpassing 600 naira per dollar at the unofficial FX market as foreign investors who were paid dividends for the 2021 financial year seek to repatriate their earnings. Naira currently trades at a record high of 588 naira per dollar at the block market as demand pressure continues to drive the rate higher. Similarly, at the peer-to-peer market exchange, is currently trading at 583 naira per dollar, according to information gathered by a correspondent. However, naira stands the risk of further depreciation following dividends declared by major corporations in the local equities market to our shareholders, which also involves foreign investors who would want to repatriate their funds. Major corporations like GTCO, Zenith Bank, Dangote Cement, Lafarge Africa, Access Bank, Nigeria Breweries, MTN Nigeria, and among others, have all declared final dividends in Naira for their 2021 financial year, while Seaplanes Petroleum declared a dividends per share of $0.075. It is also worth noting that some of the dividends have been paid in March, others are to be paid in April and May 2022. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State has charged the newly elected national chairman of All Progressive Congress (APC), Senator Abdullahi Adamu, with the party's victory in the 2023 elections. Sanwo-Olu, in a statement signed by his chief press secretary Boyega Akonsile on Sunday in Lagos, congratulated Adamu and all the National Working Committee and zonal executive members of the party. He advised the Adamu-led NWC to work tirelessly with APC leaders and stakeholders to make the ruling party stronger. According to him, this will ensure that APC retains power in 2023 at the federal level and win more states in addition to the 22 states currently governed by the party. The governor also praised President Muhammad Buhari for his fatherly and leadership roles in ensuring that APC national and zonal executive emerged through a consensus arrangement. And that's the news hour on television Nigerian. I am Chiwende Osisiago. For more information and news updates, you can follow us on all our social media handles on Facebook and YouTube at Television Nigerian and on Twitter at TV Nigerian. Thank you for watching.